Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Venicz, and today in this video I will be doing an updated video to my explaining KRUNKER.io settings. So I did this last year, August 2021, but sadly I think I only showed my settings. I explained a lot of it, but I think majority of it I barely explained it, so hopefully this makes everything clear to you guys. So before we get into that though, be sure to drop a like in the video. Also subscribe to the channel with a bell if you haven't yet, because I'll be making more KRUNKER.io settings KRUNKER.io videos like this in the future. And if you want to see more, KRUNKER.io explaining, then be sure to let me know. I'd be happy to do that for you guys. And be sure to follow the Twitter, the Instagram, join the Discord if you haven't yet, because we are on our way to 450 members. We're getting so close. I might do a giveaway there as well if you want, and be sure to join that. And also, if you don't have a clan yet, feel free to join the Venicz clan. It's a community clan for us, or from a community. If you don't have a clan yet, then be sure to join that if you want to though. And as I said again in the last video, if you want to win some 1000 KR, be sure to watch my thank you video for 2000 subscribers, and you will know there in that video on how to win 1000 KR. As I said again, I'll be picking 5 winners, so keep that in mind. So you might be the lucky pick, so why not give it a shot? And if you're gonna leave your IGN, please leave it in that video. Comment it in that video. Do not comment it here. Please don't comment it here, because if you comment it in this video, it will not be counted. So be sure to comment it, and comment everything you need to say or what to do in the thank you for 2000 subscribers video, because if you comment it here, then your title will be not included. There's some people that commented their IGN on a wrong video and not on that video, specifically what I said. And yeah, if you know who you are, please comment it and to thank you for 2000 subscribers video to be re-entered to the giveaway. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so first, general localization, default region, where your region is, what do you play on. I think this is gonna be default, so don't touch it. Language, what language you prefer. So for me, I prefer English, but there's other ones here you can pick. Network, turn this on. The network rate, I think just keep it on default. Lag competition, I think it helps with lag, I'm not sure. I just keep this at default. That's why I don't touch it at all ever. Server browser, legacy browser, which pretty much means the old browser. It's not gonna have any 24/7 FFAs and all that. It's gonna be the old browser. So I highly recommend you to turn this on, but it depends. Default region, which means you're only gonna see games from your region. So I keep that off because I don't really care about it. Mouse click fix, I think it's for mouse issues, which I personally don't have. Aim freeze fix, I think it's also for lag. Disable controllers, if you play control, then mess up with this. I don't really play with controller, I don't really mess with it. So gameplay, here we go. After that, we're gonna go to keybinds, but first we're gonna go to gameplay. So gameplay settings, I highly recommend to just make it all, because if it's per weapon, it's gonna be a bit complicated. I don't really touch the per weapon, so I highly suggest you to go to all. So gameplay settings, all. X sensitivity is pretty much your X sensitivity is when you do this, do that, and Y sensitivity is when you repeatedly move in a vertical order. So that's what it is. Hopefully I did not forget that. But yeah, you can set up your sense in that area. So for me, I play 0.3, 0.3, 0.5, 0.5 in this laptop, I guess. Scroll direction, I'm not sure what that is. I just keep it on, I guess. Invert y-axis, I don't know why you want to play an invert y-axis. Maybe you want to do it for a challenge, but invert y-axis pretty much reverses your x and y-axis. As you can see, if I try to go x, I just go y. If I try to go y, I go x. I might do this challenge, so let me know. Next up, I'll try that off. Challenge mode, I already explained this in the how to get KR video. So challenge mode is pretty much your health reduces to 50, like half of it, and then you get more KR from it. Pretty good if you want to be more challenged, I guess, in KRUNKER, and for more KR as well. So I highly recommend this if you want some KR, but if not, turn it off, because it's just gonna be a bother. As I said, if you play controller, then adjust this. I don't play controller though. So keybinds, let's go. So forward is, you know, when you move forward, backward, just the basic stuff. Don't touch this at all. I think this is perfect. For you can set up different keybinds here. For example, you wanna, you know, hide primary, you can press K. Show secondary, you can press P. You can you know, set it to P and all that. Go to chat and toggle, scroll down. For example, I wanted to set my, let's see, set my show ping to like O, and then go to game, and as you can see, the ping disappears and reappears when I press that key. So let's do it again. So let's go to keybinds, and for example, I want to set my toggle to let's say primary. I'll set it to like B, right? B, and as you can see, it appears and disappears, reappears, disappears when I press that specific key for the specific toggle. So it's pretty interesting. So I recommend it a lot. Oh, popping off, hacking. We're hacking, boys. We're hacking. Oh. Anyways, so this is like an uncut video. I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna make sure to barely edit it, so it will like seem like authentic. So anyways, let's go and go to display because we're done with that. Interface, game theme. If you want to have a CSS, then as you can see, this is a free CSS. I don't like it though. It kind of like ruins me, so I'm gonna pick it to default. If you want to get a free CSS, then just go ahead and set it to NASA. UI scale, how big, you know, the menu screen is in a way. So for me, it's 5.7. Show UI. If you know, if you want to play with no UI, I guess turn it off, but I think it's better to turn it on, honestly. So use old scoreboard. If you want to use the old scoreboard, as you can see in the top right corner of my screen, I have the old scoreboard, which I use the new one, by the way. So wherever the emotion animations, I forgot what this means. I think it's for, I think it's related to the spins. I'm not sure, but I just keep this off, probably for FPS purposes. Show profile pictures is explainable, self-explanatory. If you want to see profile pictures, then turn it on. Dynamic HP bar. So what that means is when I shoot someone. So let's go and find like a person to kill. As you can see, there's a, you know, there's a white thing under health bar when I shoot them. As you can see, that white thing. And if I turn it off, where's that? Dynamic HP bars, right? And then when I turn it off, I spawn in. So when I shoot them now, see, they don't have that, you know, that white thing anymore. So and then I'll turn it back on. I shoot them again. When we find a person to kill, let's see that. As you can see, whoa, I cannot. As you can see, there's a white thing again. It's back. So that's what it means. Shoot indicators. If you want to see, you know, the red overlay when you're getting shoot, then turn it on. So if you want to pick a color for it, then press this and, you know, just choose a color. I go with red, so yeah. Show damage is if you want to see the damage on your screen when you shoot someone. So what that means is pretty much when you shoot, as you can see, there's damage. Crit color, I think crit color is related to the damage thing, so just, yeah, pick one you want. So I'm just keep it default. Damage scale is how big the numbers are when popping up on your screen when you damage someone. So show kill feed is if you wanna you know, if you wanna see the feed of people killing each other. I think show kill counter if you wanna see the how many people you killed. Show death counter, show how many deaths, you know, you took. Show KD counter, I'm not sure what that means. I think it's gonna show your KD counter in a game, I don't know. So show score counter if you want to see your score. Streak counter if you want to see how many, what streak are you on. Are you on a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 kill streak. Show ping, as I said again, it's, you know, basic. The ping on the top left corner of your screen, as you can see, 25 ping right now. Show FPS if you want to see how much FPS you're getting, if it's going down, going up. Show movement speed. It's pretty much if you want to see how many movement speed you're getting. You can also adjust that in the settings right here. X, Y, scale and opacity. Speed color, which pretty much means is, you know, the like anime zoom thing, I think. So yeah, it's on white, so I'm gonna keep it on default. Name tag display, how much you want to see on your screen. If you want to see only the team, the enemy, or you don't want it off. So the intellect style, a lot of people play health only, so what that means is you're only gonna see the health bar, as you can see, which I recommend, so it won't take much of your screen, and I think it also boosts FPS, which is pretty good. Next up, XP bar. I think that's when turn on the XP right here. Hold on, there it is. As you can see at the bottom here, this is yellow line thingy. That's what it is. So maybe I'll change it to like white. I'll change it to like white. I don't know. As you can see, it's white now. I'll keep it back to where it is, I guess. So next up, XP bar opacity. How much you want to see it. A lot of people turn it off, which it's understandable. It is subjective opacity, which I don't know what this is. AD subjective opacity. I'm not sure what this is, so I'm just gonna skip it. I've never seen this before, I swear. Height on tradable skins, I think it's pretty self-explanatory when it comes to trading. So show medals is when you get like a headshot, a drift kill, a mid kill, mid-air kill. I guess you can turn it off, turn it on if you want. I'll turn it off though, because I think it takes much of my FPS. Classic medals is like the old medals before they changed it. I prefer the old medals because I think they're more simplistic and not kind of like, I think the new one is like a downgrade, if I'm being honest. But anyways, play metal sounds. If you shoot someone and it plays a metal, there's gonna be a metal sound. So yeah, you're gonna hear it. They got dun, that it has that sound. But I turn it off because it's annoying. It's not really necessary, but it's up to you. So meta scale, metal X offset, metal Y offset, and XY offset. Yeah, this is where you want to see your medals, I guess. So chat box. This depends. This is preference. Preferred filter if you don't want to see the swear words. I think. Show player messages. Pretty self-explanatory. If you want to see the people's messages. Show unboxings if you want to see people unboxing some cool items, I guess. Chat opacity. How much you want to see the chat. Chat background opacity is the background of the text, I guess. And chat height, how much you want to see the chat. Chat timer, I don't know what that is. Chat text outline, if you want to see the outline of the text of the chat. So crosshair, this is all personal preference. If you want to mess with your crosshair, then go on. I recommend doing shapes, and once you're in the shapes, go to solid circle, and then once you're there, set it to 2, set this to 2, and then set this to 0.1. Yeah, it looks pretty dope. So yeah, it's all personal preference if you want to try it out. So you can mess with the throwing thing. I don't really care for this, honestly, so it's all personal preference. So hit marker is when you shoot someone, there's this red thing that's gonna pop up on your screen. Let me find an enemy real freaking quick to demonstrate what I'm trying to say. I can't find, there it is. As you can see, this white red thing. So go to settings. If you wanna change the color, change it. It's all personal preference. As I said again, you can adjust it here. So render. Let's go up to the top. Resolution is okay. I'm gonna explain this really quick. Resolution is how much you see on your screen, like is it blurry or not blurry. So this is pretty clear. You can literally see every bit of pixel. That's why my laptop is lagging. If you want to turn it down, and it's gonna be a bit more pixelated, but it's gonna give you more FPS. So for like a solid experience, it could be a 0.6 or 0.7, which one you prefer. If you want to still get that solid frame cap. I don't know why you want to use a frame cap, if I'm being honest. Maybe for unboxings, but yeah. Or maybe if you have too high FPS. But yeah, I don't really mess with frame caps, unless if I want to do an unboxing. So aspect ratio is pretty much the ratio of your screen. So what if you play a native, it's gonna look different. If we play on like a 1656, it's gonna look stretched, as you can see, which looks pretty cool. So pick what you want. I'm gonna go stick to native because that's what I personally prefer. Anti-aliasing, I think this has something to do with the textures or something. I forgot what it is. I'm not gonna mess with it because I barely mess with the anti-aliasing. Textures pretty much means it's gonna turn everything white once you refresh and turn this on. After you turn this on and then refresh the lamp. Low spec is pretty much pretty much people having no legs. I think it helps with headshots, and also I think it also helps with frames. I'm not sure quite. That's what I heard though, but I think it helps with headshots. But I'm not gonna turn it on because for video purposes it looks awful. Anyways, map details are for the details, or is for the details of the map. If you wanna get a bit of FPS, then I guess you can turn it on. I don't really mess with it. Particles is pretty much when you shoot at the wall, there's gonna be smoke or dust like coming out of it. So once you shoot, as you see, there's smoke or dust. I don't know what it is. So yeah, you can mess with it. Reflection quality, I think it's what is reflection quality? I'll just keep it at normal. I don't want to mess with my game. So shadows pretty much means having shadows. Self-explanatory, right? So yeah, that's what it means, having shadows. So soft shadows, I think it's also having extra shadows. High res shadows, having shadows, but you know, a bit high res in a way. I don't know. Dynamic shadows, turn it on. Nothing. We have this, you know, these things, I guess. Turn this on, turn this off. I don't know what dynamic shadows are. I don't really mess with shadows. I like only have this on. So ambient shading pretty much means is having I'm sure that having these little things, I guess. There's gonna be these little shades. You'll get what I mean if you turn this on. So pretty much what that means is, you know, having those like little black shades here on your screen, which is pretty cool. I kind of prefer the old one though. Speaking of the old one, we have the old shading. I recommend to turn this on if you want a bit of some nostalgia, because I turned this on. I love it. So bullet trails is pretty much when you shoot with the sniper, it's gonna have that bullet trail. Let me just die real quick. Please, someone kill me. I'm not trying to waste my time. Come here, come here. Give me here. Kill me, sir. Kill me. Thank you. So once I'm on sniper, bullet trail. As you can see, there's a bit of white trail there. You can even edit it out. So grapple rope color, which, you know, when you're grappling in a custom game, and just get rid of that white line when you grapple into things. And if you want to change that color, go on. I don't really use the grappler. So vignette, pretty much the black corner in the screen, as you can see, it's like what Cappuccino uses. I'll turn that off. Kill feed limit, I think it's, you know, the limit of, I guess, people dying on your screen or killing each other. I'm not sure. Charge bar is, you know, for charging, I guess, doing that thing. I think we're done with this one. Tracer offset, I think it's for the bullets, I'm not sure, so you can set that up. So let's go to game right now, and let's go to, I don't have no, like, you know, I don't really mess with this, but streamer mode I think is for, you know, people's chats in game. Anonymous mode is when you have verification, you can turn this on and they're gonna see anonymous and they're not gonna know who it is. Hide game title, I'm not sure what this is. So show region info, I think it's the info of your region and where you're at. Show verified badge if you want to see your verification tick. Show premium badge if you want to see your premium tick. And same with the partner badge if you want to see your partner tick. Show rank badge and custom badge, same thing, I think. View model, so this is field of view. It's pretty much how much you can see. So when you set it to 60, I can barely see anything. So maybe a solid 100 is fine. And weapon FOV is pretty much how far or how close your weapon is close to you, I guess. I don't know. As you can see, that's my weapon FOV 150, and when I set it to like 80, it's pretty close to me, so pretty cool. Weapon bobbing is pretty much how much your weapon bobs. So as you can see, I'm shaking right now. As you can see, when I set it to like, you know, 3, it bobs really funny. Anyways, weapon leaning is pretty much how much your weapon leans. Leaning, as is again weapon leaning. As you can see, it leans pretty fucking ridiculously funny. That's weapon leaning. So I barely touched it. Anyways, that's what it is. Also, this guy tried a trick shot and I killed him. Oof. Anyways, let's go. I'm not trying to get a gameplay here. So weapon rotation, I think it's how much your weapon rotates. Let me put it to 2. As you can, what the fuck is this? Oh my gosh. I think I might make a video on this. It looks pretty funny. So that's what it is, I guess. So weapon X offset is pretty much, you know, your weapon and how much it goes to the left, right, I think. I'm not sure. So it's in the left, now it's in the right. As you can see, it's pretty ridiculous. So, weapon Y offset, how much it goes? Yeah, how much it goes up and down. Weapon Z offset is how far it is to you or close. So, yeah. For example, I put it like what? Max. As you can see, it looks pretty fucking ridiculous right now. Weapon ADS Y offset, I think ADS thing. Weapon swap Y or reload Y, it's like, you know, how much you want to mess with it, I guess. For example, weapon swap, it looks very different, as you know. Maybe if I set it to like 1.2, it looks different. If I put it to like 1.2, it looks about normal, a bit faster. So that's what it is. Weapon reload Y. No, and yeah, that's what it is. Weapon reload Y. Toggle weapon ADS, which pretty much that means if I, you know, go to AK, right, then an ADS. As you can see, it holds. I'm not even holding my left key, my right key here. It's just toggled. So that's what it means. That's pretty cool. So show hands if you want to show your hands. Show primary if you want to show your primary. Turn it off. If you want to show your secondary, or not, I guess, turn it off. Show melee. Turn it off if you want. Left-handed is if you want to play left-handed, which is pretty ridiculous. So rounded arms if you want to play with rounded arms, but be sure you have to start. Yeah. So client unlimited FPS, of course you want to have that on. Game capture is for, you know, recording purposes with like OBS. Experimental features, I don't know what this is. I don't mess with it. Accelerated canvas, I don't also mess with this. Angle graphics, backend, I just set it to default. Color profile, preference, Discord RPC, Discord related stuff. Resource swapper, I think you should turn that on if you want to add some CSSs, I guess. And resource packs, staircase, resource gun settings, some other stuff here. Resource packs, I think that's for like, also if you want to do some CSS stuff. I don't know, I don't mess with this. Before that, I had not explained everything. Here we have default, if you want to play default settings. There's this pro settings, which looks different, as you can see. It's pretty loud. And there's this performance for laptops and Chromebooks. This looks pretty good. Okay, it's pretty nice. And there's custom, which is, you know, reverts back to your old settings. So yeah, pretty nice. Import pretty much means, you know, you want to paste your settings, then pretty sure just go do that. Export if you want to save your settings. Reset if you want to reset some stuff. So advanced and basic, pretty different. Basic is pretty much, if you did, be sure to drop a like in the video. Hopefully some things are cleared, and yeah, be sure to drop a like, subscribe with the bell on if you haven't yet. As I said again, if you don't care, watch the anyways, and it's pretty easy to learn. So yeah, so that's the sound client. I think we're done with that. Hopefully you all enjoyed today's video. I'm pretty drained right now, but hopefully this video is pretty good to everyone. And yeah, follow the Twitter, the Instagram, which I do Discord as well, in the description box down below. And I'll be seeing you all next time. Peace out.